So, one of the things before we even started the interview, you were saying you get busy, 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 busy with
Yeah.
work. And then when there's nothing happening, because sometimes it's so busy, and then sometimes you're chilling. What do you do then?
When I'm chilling,
Yeah. What do you do that people don't know?
I love turning up. I'm a musician, but I'm a very big fan to lots of artists.
Okay.
And I love turning their music up and dancing at the house with a beer in my hand. Life, you
So you
know.
said when you turn up other people's music, whose music are you feeling in the moment?
I love so many people. See, sometimes I love the artist, sometimes I love the music and not the artist. I love, like right now, my favorite song in Uganda is John Black's Do 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 That. I will play that song a million times a day.
Oh, wow.
Uh, but
Really?
artists, I love listening to Sean Paul. I
Mm-hmm.
love listening to Akon. I love listening to Euro. I love Radio and Weasel. Who do I love? I love Davido. I love so many, man, but yeah, I just fall back and listen to my music sometimes. But I love Sean Kingston.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love Hobson. I love watching documentaries. I sit back, put my TV on and watch documentaries all day, get inspired. Documentaries like The Men Who Built America,
Mm.
um, Narcos,
Mm.
Forensic Files.
Okay.
Yeah, I love learning.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's important to learn
of
all
course.
the time, especially like, I mean, you are constantly sharing stories.
Yes, so you need to find what to share.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm constantly making money off what comes out of my mind. So my mind better have a great lot of stuff.
Yeah, you have to feed it
Yeah, to keep
all
on
the
feeding it.
time.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are you working on right now?
Right now, I just released a brand new video,
Mm-hmm.
Kirida,
Mm-hmm.
which is doing very well.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm back in studio with I just signed a girl, Joey Landa. She released her first single and music video, but we just recorded a song with Yesoman Rafiki, me and her. It's called Molabe Duka. It should be coming out anytime soon. That's what I'm working on.
Okay.
Then plus I have a few shows, here and there coming up. Keep on pushing so many things, but we keep on pushing, yeah.
Okay. All right. And love life?
Love life. Yes, I love life.
That was smooth. That was smooth. I give you that. I give you that. Are you in a serious relationship right now?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm in a serious relationship.
Mm.
Uh, yes, I'm in a serious relationship. Are you?
Yes.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay. So when you look back, I mean, you said like you've learned so many lessons along the way. Life has treated you harsh,
Yeah,
and then there've also been blessings.
definitely,
There've been people who have been instrumental in your journey.
definitely.
So when you look back, are there regrets though?
Oh, plenty of regrets. Sometimes I feel like if I never came back to Uganda, I would have never lost AK. Sometimes I feel like America drained the crap out of who I really am.
Like it took the best of you?
I think so. I don't know. Like being in Uganda and being misunderstood in Uganda is wrong. And finding it hard to understand how other people think and look at things is very challenging in your own country. You know, sometimes I regret having gone there and stayed there. But I had beautiful kids there. I can't complain. Sometimes I regret even having carried on this career. I wonder what would have happened with the mind I had, with the wisdom I had, with the knowledge I was equipped with if I went to school for a career and really pursued it. How far would I have made it? I regret having not had another option, you know. And now I'm left to work with music all my life unless I pick up another career, which I don't even see because you need expertise. You know, you can't beat somebody. I've been doing music for the last what?
Well, if you
19
say,
years?
yeah.
I haven't been a star for 19 years, but I've been dedicated to music passionately for the last 19 years, since 2000.
Wow.
There is no way I'm going to jump in the field and challenge anybody in a different field that has been doing the same since 2000.
I'm looking at your tattoos, and there's a lot going on.
Too much.
Are they like part of your life story?
Yeah, this says if we enter this world knowing we loved and leave this world knowing the same, then everything that happens in between can be dealt with. It's the earth with band-aids,
Wow.
meaning you can fix everything as long as you enter being loved. This is the Lord's Prayer. This is Emmanuel, AK-47.
Yeah.
When he died, it's my tribute tattoo to him and for his remembrance.
Yeah.
This is a Bible quote from Psalms 23. I got a map of Africa. I got so much going on, like you say. Yeah.
Yeah. Part of your story, your life.
Yeah.
Right there.
It's been a long way coming and still got a long way to go.
You said art was one of your favorite subjects.
Art?
Like in school, one of the things you were really good at.
Art, fine art.
Fine art. Do you still draw? Do you paint?
Sadly, I don't draw anymore.
Hmm.
It's been a long time, but it's in there somewhere.
Have you thought about it? Like,
Yeah, here and there I get bored. Maybe I'm waiting for a flight, get a pen and a paper and start drawing at the airport. Maybe I'm playing with my kids and I want to draw something for them. But I used to be the greatest art student in every school I've attended. In every school I had gone to, they had never seen anything like me. So it was within me, but it's something I never pursued. Huh?
You want to tap into it again?
Sometimes I get tempted, but you know, music is so demanding. That's the challenge. But I remember when I was in jail for about a year, being locked up in a place where I didn't have family or anybody to communicate to or getting money from anybody, and I had to survive. I turned to the pencil and the paper. I started drawing people's portraits in jail. I would have you sit down and I used to draw a portrait for a commissary. You give me a soup or a couple of soups and I draw you a portrait. And that's how I survived for 1 year, just with his hands. Yeah, so the skill is in there if I need it. It's just that I've never needed it again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you see it in your kids?
They love to draw. I don't know, they could be greater. They could be greater artists. That's why, you know, I love trading things, you know, drawing them something, they draw me something. Because I remember we were so inspired to draw by Humphrey, our big brother, and Chameleon. Chameleon is a very great artist. And so is Humphrey. And so was Radio, by the way. And so was AK, and so was Weasel. Our whole family is good with his hands. You give Weasel a pen and a paper, a pencil and a paper, oh man.
What?
Radio wasn't part of our family, you know, he just came, his family of course, but he wasn't blood family.
Yeah.
But he was a great artist as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So, to all the, you know, like you said, music is very competitive. A lot of people don't realize how much it takes from you.
Yeah.
But there are people who still want to pursue it.
Yeah, man, doesn't mean that
What's
because
your advice?
they're right or they are wrong. Some of them are right, some of them are wrong.
It's really up to you. Huh?
Just because Just because some people have failed does not mean the world has never had Michael Jackson. You could be the next Michael Jackson. What other options do you have? Do you have others? Do they look more appealing? Do they look more promising? Are they better options? Will you be happier with your life doing that? All that you should put into consideration. Rule number one with music, you better start it not as a job. You started with a passion. You started because you love music. I started music just because that's what I wanted to do. Then I realized later that, damn, music pays. But I never targeted the money. It was, starting out as an upcoming artist, you gotta be willing to go perform without pay. In fact, you gotta be excited to be on any stage.
Yeah, just to have a chance.
Just to have a chance. So anybody that starts music to get paid as a business is getting into the wrong thing, man. So if it makes you happy with your life to be on stage, whether you're getting paid or not getting paid, then go for the dream. If it pays, good for you. If it never pays, well, you was happy to be on stage, whether you're getting paid or not getting paid in the first place anyways.
Yeah.
So don't let nobody tell you can't do it, because people have done it before and somebody else is still going to do it. Yeah. But you got to be smart and cautious.
What mistakes should they avoid?
Mistakes to avoid. Rule number one, I would say, is avoid having any type of way with people. Avoid ruckus. Avoid anything that brings another person not to wish you well. Muluganda chiringa embera. Avoid any type of way, feeling any type of way, or people feeling any type of way towards you. Avoid that with a passion. Rule number two, I think, nobody knows what's a hit song and what's not. You make the best. When you go to studio, make sure you get the best producer. Make sure you get the best master. Make sure you get the best music video. Make sure you put it on every platform, and don't give up until every platform has played it. Push it with all your might before you start another project. Rule number two, have a plan B. Don't throw all your eggs in one basket.
You talked about that.
Have a plan B. What other rule? Another rule, once you're on stage, it's your moment. Use it with everything you have. When you're on stage, people get on stage and worry about what other people think. Oh, am I dancing too much? Oh, am I not dancing? Oh, am I too fat? Oh, am I too skinny? Am I dressed right? Oh, do I sound nice? Am I screaming? Man, just own the stage. Do what you gotta do. Rule number 5, learn the business. You know, it's not easy learning the business, but if you're doing it as a job and you want to pursue it as a career, you better be well equipped with the knowledge as well. Learn the business.
Yeah.
Make as many friends as possible. Watch who has done it. Why are they so special? Why did they do it? What are they doing right? What are they doing wrong? Because I know if they've done it, they can be greater. What is limiting them to go to the next level? If you want to go to that level as a starting artist, you got to watch for what I've done wrong. You know what I mean?
You need to study people. The people who've gone before you.
Yeah, I'll give you an example. No, because I've invested some money, over 100 million shillings, into something in one time that I didn't know nothing about, but my best guess told me that was the right thing to do. And it did not yield the results I wanted to make my money back, right?
Okay.
So I'm sitting there all depressed and thinking of how better I would have done it. And then I talked to Chameleon, and Chameleon was like, oh no, this is how you would have done it. It's very easy. You don't even need 100 million. You just need about 40 million, and you would have done this and this and that. And then you would have gotten more success and more money without even... So I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
I came here. First thing I was asking you about your YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Because I'm seeing it's doing well, and I want to learn from that. But if I start acting like I know it all, I'm gonna make a lot of mistakes. Yet, if you're my friend, you should tell me. You know, we all learn from each other, and it's very expensive to learn from your own mistakes. Like I said it at the beginning of this conversation, it's
Yes.
very costly.
Very costly.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, thank you so much
You're
for
very
coming on the
welcome.
show. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Thanks for having me. I'm very happy to be here as well.